Crouse.
The trailer for True Grit, the Coen brothers' retooling of the John Wayne classic, is atmospheric and dark, a feeling underscored by the choice of music. Johnny Cash's wonderfully stark God's Gonna Cut You Down. It feels very much like Unforgiven, Clint Eastwood's chilling study of morality in the Old West, but don't be fooled. While it may share some of the same themes with Eastwood's classic like Retribution and Honor, plays much differently. In this adaptation of Charles Portis's novel True Grit, spirited 14-year-old Maddie Ross, played by Haley Steinfeld, seeks revenge on Tom Chaney, played by Josh Brolin, the man who gunned down her father. When the local sheriff declines help, she hires a gruff U.S. Marshal named Reuben Rooster Cogburn, played by Jeff Bridges, to track down and capture Chaney. Preferably, however, for Maddie, the former. I never shot anybody I didn't have to, he says, explaining his methods. Along for the ride is Texas Ranger LaBeouf, played by Matt Damon, who watches the growing relationship between his two manhunt trailmates and suggests that Cogburn has gone from marauder to wet nurse. True Grit feels like a lesser Coen brothers movie. Luckily, lesser work from the brothers is still better than almost everything else, but despite the cast, Jeff Bridges and his Oscar follow-up role, Matt Damon and Josh Brolin, this isn't a classic. It's a simple story of reprisal, but without the nuance that you would expect from the makers of No Country for Old Men. It's an old-fashioned action-adventure film. There's even some slapstick comedy, and now it's an entertaining one, but nonetheless, it's very little more than that. Bridges is solid as the crotchety old Cogburn, although he seems to have taken diction lessons from Keith Richard by way of Tom Waits. Damon is getting some early Oscar buzz, but the performance to look out for belongs to Haley Steinfeld. The almost unknown actress, she has just a handful of credits on her IMDb listing, she's almost in every scene, and she redefines plucky. She delivers some very wordy dialogue. Apparently, in the Old West, even marauders and kids spoke like Victorians. But beyond the technical aspects of the performance, she is utterly believable as the headstrong girl who isn't afraid to throw her weight around to get what she wants. She's charming. True Grit is a Western in the classic style and will be suited to most members of the family, although I have a feeling that the Jeff Bridges movie that most teenage boys will go see this holiday season will be Tron Legacy. It's just too bad that True Grit isn't a classic.
Crouse.